I wanted to walk you through Seesaw, which is going to be the platform that we use to submit work during remote learning. Now, we will have paper copies available for students to use, and then everything will also be in Seesaw as well, and that's how you'll turn your work in. So I'm going to show you around Seesaw. I know that if you were in kindergarten at Mitchell last year, your child used Seesaw. So I just want to do a little refresher to show you how to go about using it. So for every assignment, it will be linked in our remote learning plan, and it will appear in your child's journal, which is like their activities. So I have an example one here, so it's just assigned to a sample student, which is me right now. So what you'll notice is when your child opens up their journal, any assignments that have not been submitted will be in that area. So I'm going to say here, it says Reading Choice Board, and it says the directions. Complete one activity a day, then click the draft, so that's the orange arrow, or check mark, after each day, and then green check mark to submit on Friday. So it will tell you when it was assigned, and then when you're ready to start, you go to add response, and then you click your name, and it will take you to the assignment. So this assignment has a lot of different activities, and I just wanted to show you because each one has like a different way to utilize Seesaw. So when you are in Seesaw, you have off to the side different tools you can use. So the T is for text box, so you can type in, you can move it around. So I'm just going to show you. So it says circle the correct word and write the silent E words. So down here as well, you can record your voice to go along with it if you need to. So this one says we have a blank dog. So it is going to be cube, dune, or cute. So we have a cute dog. So you can either write with a text box. Over off to the side, you can see you can change the color if you want. So I'll do my favorite color, blue. And you can even make the box bigger or smaller, move it, done. You can also use the tools at the bottom as a writing tool. So you could circle, and you can even write your answer with it too. Or if you have a touch screen, if it's easier for you to just do it with your finger, you can do that as well. Here is a recording, which you wouldn't need to do for this. And then here, if you need to add any shapes, you can do that as well. Then to access, if there are other pages to the assignment, they will appear to the side. You can also hide those so then your screen is bigger. You can also zoom in to your screen up at the top. So you can zoom in so you can see and work easier. If you click on the little pointer finger at the bottom, that allows you to move your screen around. So that way you can see the different parts of it. And then you can always go to where it was. Now let's take a look at our next page. So on this page, you'll see it says follow the link, complete the activity, and then here is the pin. So you can actually go to various activities that I've linked. They could be videos, they could be boom cards, whatever it is, and it will take you directly to that website to do. And for that one, you wouldn't have to do much beyond following the link. So for example, on the next page though, it's going to have directions down here. So sometimes there'll be even directions. So if we listen to the directions on this one, you need to sort the pictures into the correct category for nouns, verbs, and adjectives. Remember, a noun is a person, place, or thing. A verb is an action word, and an adjective describes a noun. So that had a direction on the page, and then it is to drag and match. So for dragging, you would need to use the little pointer finger, or if you're on a touch screen, just your finger. So the word run, I would drag by the verb because that is an action word. Tree, I would go to noun, and large is an adjective. So you would go through and drag the words. Then for this one, again, you can check to see if there's directions. If there's not directions, then you can read. Choose a nonfiction book. Write at least 4 facts you learned from the book in your reader's notebook, and then take a picture. So when you submit work on Seesaw, if it is on a piece of paper, you will be taking a picture of it on the screen in order for myself or Miss Shakota to be able to look over your work and provide feedback. So when you do that, you just click on the camera and it will give you the option to either take a picture, take a video. So some assignments we may say, hey, record yourself reading a book to us or something. And then if you have something that's saved on your computer to upload, but we usually don't use that one. So for photo, it will appear like this, and you'll want to get it as clear and close to the screen as possible so we can see the whole screen. And then you click on the button and then you can make it bigger so it's easier to see, and you're done. So that's how you would then upload a picture into Seesaw. So a lot of times there might be like a math problem set and you'll have a piece of paper to do it, and then you'll just take pictures of both sides and submit it into Seesaw. So if you are, and then you can always see the directions here to review what the instructions are for the assignment. And when you are done with an assignment and ready for Miss Arbuckle or Miss Shakota to look it over and provide feedback, you can use the green check mark to submit it. If you are not done with the assignment and you need more time, then you can hit the orange draft button. So I'm going to do that now, and that will make it stay in your assignment or your journal page. When you are ready, though, to actually submit it, then you can go back to show draft. You can edit. Edit. There it goes. And then you can finish it and then use the green submit button to submit it to me. So submit. And then it will appear in your journal as being completed. I can always send assignments back if they've been submitted, and so you can just go through and see, and then I can go through and I will make comments on them, so then you're good to go. So that is a quick overview of Seesaw. So anytime there is a Seesaw link or assignment, it will be in the remote learning plan, and like I said, you will be having paper copies still, so you can do the work on the paper copy, then you'll have the assignment, and I will have the actual assignment in here as well. So I'll show you a quick example of what that would look like. So let me just go and grab okay, so we'll look at this. I'm going to get one that would be, just do, okay, let's do, try to find one that would be a good one to show everybody, where it's like just like a normal problem set. Okay, we'll say assign this. And then we'll do it just for a sample student. And, okay, so then this would be an example of like an actual math problem set. So I'm going to say add a response as a sample student. And this is a problem set from our math curriculum. So your child would have this as a printout in their work packet, and they can do it by hand, or you can do it on screen with the writing tools, but it's really hard that way. It's much easier just to pick papers up from Mitchell and do it on the piece of paper. So what you'll notice is you have one page here, and then you have your second page here. So once your child has done the assignment by hand, then they would just take the camera feature and imagine this is the assignment. They would show the front page as clearly as possible. And then you could make it bigger on the page so it's easy to see. And then you'd click on the second page, show what that paper is. Try to make it as clear as possible. Then you can make it bigger. And then once you've done that, then you could just submit it. And that's how you would turn in a hard copy of paper to an assignment in Seesaw, okay? So that is Seesaw. I always suggest just to keep the tab open so that way your child can go back and forth between when assignments go live. We will be scheduling assignments, so if it is a math assignment, it will not be available to submit until it is for that schedule time in our schedule for math. So in the beginning of the day, your child won't see any new assignments until one has been scheduled for the time that we do it on our schedule, okay? So just make sure you are keeping up with Seesaw and making sure you're asking your child, like, hey, did you turn in your assignments today? Just so that way things don't get backed up in it. And you can always go in and check and see the comments that are made on your child's assignments too. So I hope that was helpful as a walkthrough for Seesaw, and I will see us all soon. Bye.